Hi, writers. Let's dig into this checklist, okay? We've used checklists all year to evaluate our writing, and I've included the narrative writing checklist for you to use for all of your stories if you want, but specifically for the one story you are most proud of that you would like to share with your classmates and parents. The checklist, you'll notice, guys, doesn't have the kindergarten side on it anymore. And I think you're going to see why I chose the first grade and second grade checklist for you to use. Couple of things to keep in mind that this is the narrative writing checklist that we use for all narrative writing. And it says, I wrote about when I did something. And the reason it has those words is because at the beginning of the year, first graders, we were doing personal narratives. So we're using the same checklist, even though we're not writing a personal narrative. So as you're going through each one of these, we're going to change it to my character. So for example, I wrote about when my character did something. That's grade 1. Grade 2 says I wrote about one time my character did something. And for most of you guys, you have ventured from the grade 1 into grade 2 because we were really focused on zooming in on one small moment. Not an entire day in our character's life, but one small moment. So if you did that, you are over here in the yes. Every story that I have read has been about one time your character, or about a time your character did something. So everybody should be here. Um, the lead. Did you try to make a good beginning for your story? Transitions. Did you use transition words? Do you have an ending? Did you write across 3 or more pages? Now, some of you have ventured into in this land of e-learning. You guys have actually been typing up your stories. So this 3 or more pages, if you can think back to the kinds of pages we use in school with just those 3-6 lines on it, you guys are good to go. I would say again that a lot of you are here in this grade 2 writing across lots of pages. Let's move down here. Elaboration. This is what we've been doing, guys, the last couple of weeks as we have been revising. Did you put the picture from your mind onto the page and use details and pictures and words? Or have you moved to the second grade? I tried to bring my characters to life with details, talk, and actions. I think a lot of you are going to find that you are here in the second grade section. That's how amazing you are and how much growth you've made. Down in language conventions, this is the spelling part, guys. So as you do this, when you're polishing, you might be in the not yet or I need some help, but we're working towards the yes side, checking those word wall words inside your red writing folders that you took home with you guys is your personal word wall. So you might want to grab that out. On the second page is our punctuation. So a reminder, first graders, every sentence has some kind of a punctuation. But if you are using those special marks that writers use when your character's talking, you're moving over here into the second grade side. Capital letters for names. It's okay if you're not doing commas because, again, we missed a lot of our instruction where we've talked about and practiced using commas, so that's okay. Are you using your contractions correctly? So working through this checklist, guys, to kind of evaluate where are you in the draft that you have and what changes can you make this week to polish it up and make it the best that it can be. First graders are supposed to be here, but I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised and very proud to know that your hard work has landed you over here. Okay. So, one job this week, polish my writing. It sounds pretty, so now we want to make it look pretty, right?